Hey everybody, Aaron here. Welcome back to another anime review. Today we look at Kino's Journey, Episode 2. Ah man, I love this show. Who doesn't love the show right now? I would really want to hear that in the comments. I have to know, because I almost feel like I have to convince you that this show already is really shaping up to be one of the better shows of the season. So Kino's journey led her to, I know they haven't said her gender yet, but I say that only because I know that it's a girl. But anyway, so I do apologize if that's a spoiler to anyone, but yeah, Kino's a girl. I know a lot of people think that it's a boy, but they reveal that several times in the actual story, the original story, and the not the OVA per se, but the kind of like prologue story. But anyways, Kino's journey takes her to this interesting new town where there's essentially a kind of battle going on that's been going on for several years, where all these people are destined to fight each other in this Coliseum type of tournament, and the victor of that tournament will then actually get to pass a law to do whatever they want. You know, they can make a law, and the country then has to basically follow it. And what's also cool is that you also become a citizen if you survive. But you know, when Kino gets there, she can already tell that this is a really messed up game. There's something very dark and kind of sinister about it, for the sheer fact that the very first, like for example, one of the couples that had to go in was a couple that didn't know that there was such a thing in the town, because you do have to participate in this tournament. There's no, oh, I'll try. No, you have to at one point participate in it, and if you don't, you can face death penalty. But a couple of travelers, that were husband and wife, had to go into the tournament, and luckily the woman survived. But meanwhile, the husband was killed because the next round, I should say, he was killed in that round. And she didn't like hearing that. That actually, you could see that really kind of got to her a little bit. So she quickly participated, and it was a slew of victories for her. I mean, honestly, she was basically kicking everyone's ass. It was simple matches, mind you. That's what I liked about it, was they didn't like stretch this out for like 5 episodes or anything. No, they just had 6 fights that were pretty much done in less than like a minute each, maybe even less than that. And it was pretty interesting to see some of the combatants, because they looked like they would be tougher people, but lo and behold, she was able to take them down without too much of an issue. And then she actually meets the prince of the country, which is very interesting, where she then has to fight him. And that whole sequence I thought was really well done, because of the fact that, she actually had led him into a direction so she could shoot his father, because he was the one who ran the whole tournament. And then she goes, oh no, I did, that was a stray bullet. But that also means I won the thing, so whoever survives here, that you're the king. That's the law she puts into play. I thought that was funny as hell. I really enjoyed that, and it was cool to see. It was also really kind of surprising too to see the dog that we kept seeing in the episode was able to talk. I shouldn't be surprised. I mean, you see a motorcycle that could talk, so why is it so hard to as the dog said itself? Why was anyone surprised that it could talk? I thought that was very interesting. Animation was beautiful. I noticed a trend with these episodes. I don't know if you watched the original one. Please let me know. I don't know if they did in the original, because I never saw it. These red scenes where I noticed the last episode did it, and then again today we saw it where, and they're really cool. I like the stylization of it. But yeah, they turn like really red, and you just basically see just muted colors beside the red colors, and it's really kind of cool. I think that's a very interesting art style. But yeah, I'm very curious if that actually happened in the original. So if you saw the original, let me know about that in the comments below. But yeah, I thought this was a fantastic episode. It was, this show is so far 2 episodes in, I'm really enjoying it. It's definitely my top 3 right now of the shows of the season, to be honest with you guys and girls. Anyways, folks, I have one more review today. That's Des Ire. Also, if you're a Patreon of mine, I will have the blooper video that has been long awaited, that I have not worked on. That I always tell people I would have out like the beginning of the month. I am so sorry if you're a Patreon that looks for. I don't think I have that many Patrons that do that blooper video, but that one will be locked behind a Patreon wall, so you have to have, donate the money towards that. I might be reduced. I think I reduced it, so it's like only $2 or $3 now. You can check that out on my Patreon page, which is linked in the description box below. But yeah, I do apologize that it took me so long to get out. It's just been a hectic week, and I'm finally now able to kind of do reviews on my own time and not have to worry about running around anywhere. So I will talk to you guys later. Have a great, blessed day. If I don't see you in my Des Ire episode 1 review, have a good one, everyone. Bye bye.